right. So we just got into the cemetery. We went to the office. So again, this is a corporate-owned cemetery, so we have to make a meeting. We have to. So what we pay them for, we pay them an inspection fee. So after we get done installing, they have to come out here and inspect that we did it properly. So we went in. They do give us some maps. I don't know where you're. So they give us maps of where the memorial goes. We drove over. We're gonna verify this is the correct space. Yeah, so her name's on a little name plaque there. So this is gonna be where our memorial goes. So this entire cemetery is what they call a granite bronze cemetery, or a flat granite cemetery. So the whole thing's flat, everything's bronze out here. They require that you have a vase in the bronze, so we're gonna be installing one of those as well. And right now we're getting the truck unloaded. Aiden's doing that. She has one of those little marble plaques with their name on it over here. All right. So we're gonna get the gator set up and get everything in line. All right, we're back. So we got this pretty well installed. Aiddan got it right on the line and perfectly level. So now we're gonna go get rid of this dirt and check and see what kind of dirt they have over in their yard. We can pick up, see if they got some better stuff that we can put around this. So we are gonna go do that, and we're gonna bring you along for the ride just to show you a little bit of this cemetery. Take a couple more for good measure. Alright, so we're over here where the flags are at for where this park bench goes. It's the absolute furthest away from the road that it could possibly be, which means we're going to be hand carting this piece of granite in. So we're going to put a 5x2 by 4-inch thick piece of granite at ground grade for this bench to sit on. We'll hand cart that piece up here, and then once that piece gets in, we'll be installing the park bench. So probably gonna cut you out and then bring you back in once we get this granite piece in. Probably see if Eddie's gonna come over from the cemetery and let us know where this exactly goes. We're probably gonna measure off the fence just to get it straight, so we'll bring you back in. All right, so we just finished this one up. This one took a while. Park benches always take a little bit longer, and it was all the way in the complete, I mean, we're parked way down there, so take a little bit longer when we can't use our boom, so we had to do this all by hand. So we got the bench set and installed, leveled, all measured out, and then we use painter's tape, you know, so we joint tighted the bench together, and then we painter's taped all of the different seams where water can get into, and then even on the back here, so where the bench goes in on the back, we painter's taped all of that. And then on a black bench, we'll use a black RTV silicone to fill in all those different creases and that where we don't want water to get. So that's the finished product, and we are going to load back up, and we got to go to the shop. We've got another one of these that's gray, and we got to go install that one. So it's just about 1 o'clock, so we'll get that gray one set, and then we got to come back to the shop and then load up for tomorrow. So gonna be a busy day. We'll see you at the shop. All right, so we just got done meeting with cemetery personnel here. We are now at Greenwood Cemetery in Rockford, and it is 3:06. So we have another park bench that we're gonna dig in right over here. It's gonna kind of back up to these bushes that are here, a little under the tree. It's for this family bought this bench right in the corner lot here. So we're gonna dig in. This time they're getting a concrete foundation. It's gonna be 64 by 24. We're gonna edge that out, put that in. Then we're close to the road here, so we're gonna get the truck kind of parked, and we're gonna use the truck on this one to help out with the crane holding some of that weight. So should be a little bit easier in the shade this time. We're gonna do that. I might set you up on a time lapse of doing some of the bench, but we'll get this knocked out, and then we'll bring you back in when we got the concrete all done, show you that, and maybe we'll take a little tour around this cemetery. Sound good? Alright, so I just got done dumping our extra dirt over in Greenwood's spoils pile, and I figured I'd give you a little tour on my way back to the bench. So Greenwood Cemetery is Rockford's oldest cemetery. They have some amazing memorials out here. Sorry about the wind. So Greenwood has about 20 of these personal mausoleas that our family owned, and unfortunately they had some vandalism, so they had to cover the doors. I think somebody stole all the bronze, real nice ornate doors off of every single one of them, so that's sad. But a lot of those around. I'll bring you back to the bench that we just got done doing. So there's a lot of long grass in this cemetery. Typically this is mowed very nice. The grass has just gone to seed, so it's shot up quite a bit. Sure, this looked great for Mother's Day, and then when these shoots come up it just looks really long. But here is the bench all finished, and Aiddan's cleaning it off. So we got done taping it off and joint tightening all the seat and everything together. So I'll put you probably just got done watching the little whatchamacallit, my other camera was going filming the process, so that's all done. And while we were here, the cemetery asked us, they had some more vandalism a couple of weeks ago somewhere over by their chapel over here. I think this cemetery is about 150 acres, so somewhere down there somebody knocked over, I think they said about 36 stones. So they asked us if we could go over and kind of assess the damage, and I think they might have caught the gentleman, so they'd like an assessment of the damage for some of the replacements on some of them that were damaged, and then what it would cost to reset all of the stones. So stay tuned. You might be seeing a large project where we're out here putting all of them back up and resealing them all down, and probably making some replacements for some of them that were damaged. So that's gonna be it for today. I think tomorrow we're gonna be in Chicago. We've got a huge one to set in Chicago. We've also got repaint one of the stones, so some of the lithochromatic paint's coming out on a stone out there, so we're gonna do that for a family, and we'll bring you along for that, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.